Welcome back from playing Basic Puzzles 1 through 5. Lesson 1-2 is designed to contextualize your observations about object-oriented thinking and class design. We previously asked the question, what objects do you see on the field of play? You've encountered lots of different types of objects in the game: the ball, Duke, level geometry, red bumpers, blue bumpers. Let's take a closer look at blue bumpers. Because we also asked the question, what happens when you put a triangle wall or simple wall icon on the blue wheel? We have two instances here of the blue bumpers. When we drag an icon onto the wheel, that wall appears on every instance of the blue bumper objects. Walls give bumpers behaviors that determine how to deflect and interact with the ball. All blue bumper instances share this same behavior. This same method to deflect and interact with the ball. In fact, behaviors combined with properties are the two key ways of describing objects in Java. In the case of a blue bumper, the properties are color, blue, shape, rectangle, X position, and Y position. Its behaviors are to make a ping sound, flash, deflect the ball via simple wall, or deflect the ball via triangle wall. And we can do the same breakdown with any other object. The ball, for example, has properties such as the direction it's traveling, its X position, its Y position. Behaviors include making a ping sound, changing direction, changing its X position, or changing its Y position. So why does this matter? It matters because we've observed important aspects of object-oriented programming. Objects can be described as a combination of properties and behaviors. There may be many instances of the same object type, and all instances of an object type share the same behaviors. Once you understand these principles conceptually, it's simply a matter of translating these ideas into Java syntax and terminology. So remember these observations as lessons and exercises become increasingly technical, like right now. If we wanted to translate our observations into Java syntax, this is what it would look like. We have what's called a class, and all this class does is it's going to outline the properties and behaviors of our object. So we have a blue bumper class. We have our component for properties and our component for behaviors. The property syntax would look a little something like this, and our behaviors would look like this. Now, in Java, the terminology that we use is properties are referred to as fields, and behaviors are referred to as methods. And the only other term worth mentioning now is called the class declaration. So this is this little bit of code up here on the first line. A class declaration gives a name to the class. This name also describes the type of object outlined by the class. In this case, a blue bumper. The details of the class are written between these two curly braces. Based on the information we've written into this class, we're able to create many instances of blue bumper objects. Don't worry too much about the syntax for right now. Those slides are just for reference. Just worry about the design aspects. Your challenge as a programmer is a design challenge like the one you faced in Java Puzzle Ball. You consider what types of objects should exist in your program and consider the properties and behaviors of these types of objects. So, for example, in this puzzle, I want to deflect the ball to Duke. I know the ball will go up, and I like to deflect it to the right. Adding a simple wall to this blue bumper does that, but then it creates the same wall on this other bumper. I can't assign this behavior for deflecting a ball to just one instance, just one object. It has to apply to all of the objects. And this is your challenge as a programmer, to design your code with the understanding that every instance of an object type will possess the same behaviors. You need to distribute behaviors thoughtfully, as some behaviors may be inappropriate for a given object type. The syntax to do that is discussed in the next part of this lesson.